Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make bitter leaf soup with cocoyam. To start with, in here is our cow leg and shaki that I cooked together. I did that offline. So once that is done, next we'll go in with our stockfish that is already washed with warm water, then go in with our beef meat, then go in with water. After I've done adding the water, I added extra. Once that is done, once we are done mixing, all we do now is to go in with our fresh fish. I don't have dried fish in the house. If you have dry fish, you can make use of what you have. So next, go in with seasoning to taste. After we have done adding the seasoning, we add in salt. Once I'm done adding salt, in here is our pepper, onions, and locust beans that I blended together. I don't have ogiri okpehe at home. If you that type that have it, you can make use of what you have. I make use of what I have. So once that is done, we have to give it a stir. By the time I finish adding all the ingredients, my pot has already filled with meat. So I decided to change the pot offline. This particular bitter leaf soup that I'm cooking, if there is not a lot of meat inside, my husband is not going to eat this food though, because my husband and his friend have the particular friend. Whenever I cook this food, my husband will call him to come and eat this soup. So guys, once that is done, after some minutes, as meat is already wet cooked, it's time to introduce our oil. Once we are done adding the oil, we give it a little mix, then go in with our blended cocoyam that we are making use. Once we are done adding that, all we do now, we are going to give it just a little mix. Before I forget, tell me where you are watching my video from so that I can give you a hug and a kiss in my next video. Ever since I learned this particular recipe, I know how to cook it for my husband. This is one of my husband's favorite soup. So once we are done adding our cocoyam, all we do now, we go in with our bitter leaf. After I've done adding the bitter leaf, we are going to just give it a little mix. We are not going to mix it a lot, just a little mix, then cover and leave this to be cooking. After some minutes, all we do now, we have to check on our meat, our soup. Just give it a stir, stir and stir until everything is wet, combined. Once that is done, our soup is still a little bit light. I don't want it to over too light. All we do now, we are going to cover this and leave it to cook for at least 4 to 5 minutes. Guys, when you chop this my ofonugbo soup, yes, and get don't they cook ofonugbo soup, guys. Am I not trying? If you see this video, say I try, beg. This is not the kind of way we cook our own soup, but I learned to cook this soup for my husband, and the food was so yummy and delicious. Ever since I learned to cook this soup, I started eating it with my husband too, and the food was so delicious and yummy. Look at the cow leg that is inside. It's given. If you need some, come and get some in my house. My food is wet cooked. If you love this video helpful, kindly share and support your sister for more. Love you guys. See you guys in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.